Hey guys, I'd like to introduce you to my squad of champions. Now before anyone mentions that there's no Chelsea players, and congratulations to them for winning the Champions League, these players come from clubs who have won their respective leagues. So with that in mind, who would be your starting 11? Now, I tried to get as many teams represented as possible, so there's a little bit of tweaking required to get the full chemistry. So post below if you have any recommendations or tweaks. Up front here we have the formidable partnership of Benzema and Balotelli. They're very dangerous, they've worked really well for me, and they have a wide array of skills. They're both very quick, they both have 4-star skills, they both have 4-star weak foot, and they're clinical finishers. From playing against him, I found that Benzema often gets the rub of the green and gets a few chances as a result. And it's actually worked in my favour this time, so really glad to see that. At centre forward then, Nasri links up with both, and it's good to have him there, tucked slightly further back. He can attack from deep, he's the playmaker in this partnership, and like those ahead of him, he has the 4-star skill moves as well, and 4-star weak foot, so he is dangerous from this position. Marquisio, João Moutinho, and Kagawa make up the midfield. Now Marquisio has been fantastic for me so far because he has the pace to get away from players if given a bit of space, and he can make a pass if necessary, so he definitely keeps people on their toes. João Moutinho is the sole Porto player in the starting 11. Danny was at centre forward, but he was benched for the improved chemistry. This guy works really well in midfield, and especially in centre midfield because he works so hard. He's a good passer going forward, but he'll track back at the same time. Now he isn't quite the enforcer that some teams will use, but at least he gets back, gets the body in the way anyway. Outside him then we have Kagawa, who has pace to burn. He has 4-star skills and he can torment defenders. He's really good at the close dribbling. He's usually a centre attacking midfield, but I found that he worked well in this system. Plus he links up with our right back, although maybe not for much longer if the rumours are to be believed. Piszczek at right back is actually really good despite the 78 rating. He has the right stats in the right areas, so he is quick and he's rated as a good defender. Now with 80 in dribbling, he does tend to get forward a fair amount. Crescito then at left back is his partner in crime. He also loves getting forward. There isn't really a reason why he does this. His stats are fine, but they're not jaw-droppingly good. He just likes going forward, it seems like his name in the headlines. So I found that my formation often becomes 2 at the back when I have the ball, and if I lose it pretty quickly, I'm left really short in defence. Now, once we're set up, we're solid at centre back. Even though Lescott could have been the reason for City losing the league on the last day, he does defend well and is good from corners at both ends. If the left back and right back have gone missing, he's not exactly the ideal defender because his pace is a little bit off. Chiellini, on the other hand, is the perfect defender for tracking back. He's quick, strong, aggressive and a great headerer of the ball. Now I use him for my Serie A side, so I can't justify continuously changing his formation. Then in goals we have the one and only Mr. Joe Hart. He was pretty much the only keeper I even considered for this team, and if you've ever played against him in FIFA 12, you know the reason why. The bench does allow us to mix things up a little bit. Danny, as I said, is great fun to use. He's an amazing player and he slots in perfectly for Nasri, positionally not quite chemistry wise, which is why he's on the bench for now. The other player to mention is Kaczmarek, and it's quite likely I've gotten that wrong. He comes from the Polish champions, so he was originally there just to link up with the right back and for a little bit of uniqueness because I like throwing that extra little bit into a hybrid team. The surprising thing is he's actually quite a good player and he's an amazing long shot. So that's it for my squad of champions. Another year over pretty much. A couple of leagues still running on here and there, but this is the squad that I've gotten. If you've got any recommendations, please let me know as well.